Our first guest tonight is the likable leader of our friends up north. He just signed a major trade agreement with President Trump and is a prime piece of minister on top of that. He came all the way from Ottawa to be here. Please welcome Justin Theroux. Rather, I meant to say, ladies and gentlemen, the actor from America, Justin Theroux, is here.
Oh, my God. What? Oh, you thought that I was Justin Trudeau?
No, I didn't. Of course I didn't think that.
Oh, you did?
No, I knew it was going to be you here. I didn't.
You thought I was the Prime Minister of Canada who was about to walk out?
Of course I didn't think that. Why would the Prime Minister of Canada be here? This isn't Canada. That's ridiculous.
Why would you have Canadian flags draped behind you?
I love Canada. Is that so? I thought you loved... I didn't know you hated Canada so much. I wish I had known this.
I don't hate Canada. I love Canada.
Wow. Well, and then if you love Canada so much...
Welcome, Mr. Trudeau. Would you like a Tim Horton donut?
Wrong show. Keep moving. Come on, guys.
Donut mountains.
Yeah. Donut mountains.
Bonjour, Monsieur Trudeau.
Come on now, go away. He hates Canada. Well, leave the maple syrup. Oh, never mind.
A maple syrup lumberjack.
I'm very sorry.
Borderline offensive to Canadians.
There are too many Justins to keep track of. Let's have just a little shot of maple syrup to pay tribute to our the carbs are you worried about here? There are a lot of Justins to keep track of nowadays.
No, there absolutely are.
It's nice.
Oh, my God.
That's very nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be like school children running around like crazy.
Makes you feel any better, my
How
dad
are you doing? Are you Canadian?
My dad is half Canadian.
Your dad is half Canadian. All right. Hold on a second. The bit is now over. The bit is done. Yeah. Oh, we got a moose now, too, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, the bit is done. Yes. Hey, he took the... never mind. All right.
What do you do when Justin Bieber comes?
What?
That must be incredible.
He doesn't come. No. He doesn't care for me. But if he does come, we will have a big thing for him.
You'd have flags.
When's the last time you drank maple syrup?
Like 30 seconds ago.
Have you? I happen to know for a fact that you do. There is sometimes confusion with Justin Trudeau and Justin Theroux. Yes.
I get it. It doesn't happen to me in life. No one thinks I'm the... It happens like in an online context or in my DMs, or someone is outraged, that he slighted Trump, and then they'll say Justin Theroux should, pay for his crimes.
Right.
Along those lines.
And do you feel
it never happens in the reverse? He's never like, oh my God, catch Justin Theroux.
Maybe
a movie that's coming or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. Oh wow, Justin Trudeau wrote Tropic Thunder. What a very talented guy.
He's amazing. Very talented.
Have you met him? Have you ever had any kind of a contact with him?
No, I would like to. I mean, I think everyone.
I think that would be nice.
It would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I actually think that I could have slipped into the G20 without. Like Trump even knowing. He's not like, hey, how you doing? Big hearty handshake.
Yeah, I'm the Prime Minister of Transylvania. How are you?
Exactly.
Okay, so you just established you are not...
I'm not Justin Trudeau.
You're French, right? Or you're French-American?
Or French via Canada.
I see. French-Canadian or French...
Well, originally French from Toulouse, and then via, I think, Montreal, and then back down.
And... is it proper to say Theroux, or is that the wrong way to pronounce your last name?
There's three ways. In the motherland, it would have been Theroux. Then it kind of, I have cousins. I have a couple well-known cousins, Marcel and Louis, and who live in England, and they pronounce it Theroux.
Theroux.
And then growing up, I think in elementary school or something, just made it Theroux, because I don't know why that's a less beat-upable name than Theroux, but Theroux.
Did you just give up? Did people say Theroux and
when they're calling roll call, they would just, there's an X on the end of it, which, it's with Theroux and whatever, so just say Theroux. Let's just deal with it. So
fascinating.
It dies here.
I didn't realize you'd been through so much.
I know. If it was Justin Trudeau, it would have been Trudeau if he had come south. Well, that makes sense.
That is Trudeau. Your mother is Italian, though, correct?
She's a little English, a little French, a little English, Italian. Then I have Italian and French on the other side. I did like a whole 23andMe thing where we...
Oh, you did do that?
Yeah, we did.
Did you spit into the thing and then...
Yeah, you swallow... Yeah, you spit in the
Isn't
morning.
it weird how hard it is to fill a tiny little thing with spit?
The hard thing is remembering to do it in the... You used to do it in the morning, like when you first arise.
Right. And don't have anything or whatever else. Because then they could say, like, yes, you're 22% corned beef.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly. I know. And morning breath. Yeah.
You fill the thing and you send it in.
You send it in, and then they send you back all these kind of results of, like, which everyone, oh, yeah, I'm like 0.02% Neanderthal or whatever it is.
Right, yeah.
And then you get, but then there's like a whole bunch of weird subset ones where it's like, you know, is likely to smell, you know, asparagus in urine. Or like,
right.
You're like, why do I want it? And also, who cares? And
well, you know. First of all, I care. Okay. Number one. Secondly, those are there are the traits and the like kind of
likely tos.
Yes, so they'll say like weird things.
Yeah, you are likely to I am likely to dislike cilantro, which I love cilantro. I mean, so things like that. There's likely to have a widow's peak, which I am unlikely to have a widow's peak.
It's, you know, mine's all wrong, too. You have the widowiest widow's peak of all. I mean, your widow's peak, you practically have a triangle on your head. That invalidates the whole thing.
What is that? Yeah, a triangle.
Yeah,
Great. Thanks, Jim.
it is kind of good to have a widow's peak, though, because you look like Prince Namor from the comics, you know? It's like a...
It's cool when you're, because I guess in the comics, everyone did have kind of, like the Phantom or whatever had like widow's peak. Everyone had.
That's right.
Yeah.
And why do they call it a widow's peak? Do we know the answer to that question? Guillermo?
Oh, I don't have no idea.
You don't have no idea?
Great, like little teensy little widow's peak. It's
Guillermo?
flat across the top, and then it just goes. It's a real.
Yeah, Guillermo has a tiny little dart of a widow's peak on his thing.
It's like a widow's beak.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, you do. Trust me on this one.
All right, yeah. Whatever.
Like
you say.
LeBron James has the opposite of a widow's peak. Like LeBron James
just goes straight across the top.
Yes, it's a perfect, like they use a level actually to cut his hair. They make
do it on the sides too. Like,
he gets
what
his
are
hair.
these called? The temples, like.
I don't know what they call them, but he goes to Home Depot to get his hair done just so it's exact. But you have the point there in the thing.
I got the triangle.
Guillermo, will you do us a favor? Do you have your phone with you?
No, it's in my dressing room.
Okay, scurry to your dressing room, if you would. Find out why they call it a widow's peak, and we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, you can reveal the results, okay?
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, very good. All right. We'll see how this goes.
First, you took half the argument away from me.
Nobody took anything away from you, Ruth. You weren't robbed in the middle of the night, all right? I was giving you this opportunity for the good of the cause.
You gave this to me?
In fact, I did. And get your emotions in check.
You first.
Alan is going to be arguing in the Supreme Court that times have changed. We can't afford the 10th Circuit saying that they haven't.
Nothing would strengthen the argument more than the appeals court deciding for Charlie.
Yes, that would be very nice. But here in the real world, with working
You think
lawyers...
I can't be persuasive?
Oh, I've never been more certain about anything in my life, Ruth.
That is Justin Theroux on the basis of sex, which is the story. And I enjoyed this movie. And I think you did a great job. You play the leader of the ACLU.
Yeah, head of the ACLU at the time.
And Ruth Bader Ginsburg, it's her story as a young woman and one of the landmark cases that she...
One of her first landmark tax cases that sort of toppled all these other rights for women.
Did you meet her? Did she come to the party or anything like that?
The after party?
Yeah.
No,
she did not.
She's pretty low key. She doesn't come to.
She doesn't
like,
come to after
on the
parties?
Gaffer. She got wasted. No, she did not come to anything.
Is the
I
guy...
don't think they're allowed to do that necessarily.
Really, they're not?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's the rules for the Supreme Court. Like,
I don't think they have. I think they make
can't.
rules. I don't think they have rules. And even if there was a rule, they could change it.
the
They could,
rule.
like,
I know.
yeah, we get to go to raves. No problem. We do what
exactly.
we want to do.
Exactly.
That's a fun thing to do. Was that mustache?
No, I wanted to grow a real mustache. This is not real either, by the way. I wanted to grow a real mustache. I was doing Maniac at the time.
Oh, yes, on Netflix.
And I was
That's
going
a great
back
show.
and forth between those two things. I was going to Montreal.
They're gone.
And then back to New York. like back and forth like once a week.
And you have a weird hair in Maniac also, right?
And a weird hair in that too.
So you're going and you're getting pasted and all of that
I
stuff.
think
All right,
that's
speaking of hair, are you ready for the moment of truth?
Yeah.
Guillermo, tell us, why do they call it a widow's peak?
Well, according to this, it is the use of pig may refer to the peak or bill of a headdress from 1849.
What? Read them one more time.
What?
Did I say
What
approach the bench?
All right. All right.
Well, now we know.
The use of pig may refer to the big or bill of headdress from 1849. No, you read it here.
Okay, all right, let me.
Here, Justin, you read it.
What does that say?
They use a pig.
I don't know, I heard
from the
pig in
corner
there.
to the peak of
Something
the headdress
about a
to
pig.
1849. No. The term stems from the belief that hair growing, to a point on the forehead, suggestive of the peak of a widow's head.
You speak just as bad English as Guillermo does.
No, I'm just hung up on. Like, what's a widow's head? Like, when your spouse dies, do you just grow a thing that, like...
Yes, when you're in the old days, in the 1800s, when your spouse would die and you're a woman, they'd take your head and they'd put it in there with it.
It could be a man,
Yes,
too.
well, I'm glad we cleared that up. Hold on, let me see what it is, because I got to figure it out here. All right, hold on. Another explanation for the origin of the phrase suggests that it may be related to the mourning caps worn as mourning as in mourning a death as early as the 16th century. It's a hood with the thing and the thing. You see that? Do you understand now, Guillermo?
I told you, Justin.
Oh, you did tell me? On the basis of sex, opens in select cities Christmas Day and everywhere in January. Justin Theroux, everybody. We'll be right back. Congratulations on making it to the end of a YouTube video. Why not celebrate by clicking the subscribe button? You earned it.